Alright, so today we are going to be installing our, Kilmat for two reasons. One, because of the simple fact that I improved my exhaust and now I have droning. And two, because eventually this car will have a better sound system. Still trying to figure out the DSP part of things and whatnot. So this is the kit that I bought from Amazon with the rollers, and let me show you the lovely exhaust. So this is a turn down tip from Turner Motor Sports, and then as you see mated over there, it is a conjunction of pipes that I have or had at the body shop that I used to work at from a 2025 or 2024 Traverse, or the Buick. It's not the Encore, it's another GM product that is a Buick. So I previously showed you the kit. This is what we're going to be using today. I'm going to put this aside since we're going to have to do some sort of cleaning in order for this to stick. So first you want to do is open this up. And again, the reason why we're doing this, it's not necessary per se, but I want to see if sound deadening actually does help with groaning. Groaning. The drone of inside of the car. So you guys can see that everything here is just pure metal. I mean, there is some sound deadening like right here, but you know, it's not enough to help you out with your exhaust or whatnot. Oh look, a free tool. That is probably courtesy of the previous owner, so let's keep that around. Like I said, cleaning, because this is pretty nasty and you want the material that we're using to actually stick. So what I have here is isopropyl alcohol. Let's see if I can get this to get you guys a better view, and mixed with water and a grag. So that's what we're gonna do. Considering this being a wagon, it is a complete chamber of just resonance. So let's clean this up real quick. We'll vacuum this. All right, so now that we do have this vacuumed out, now comes a lovely part of cleaning as much as you can for this material to stick. So as we agitate this and get it cleaned out to our desired liking, we will probably lift up a bunch of more dirt. So another session of vacuuming is probably required and will probably be taking place. And it's, I mean, yeah, you would want to do this just to get it cleaned out, just for your own safety. So all right, so now that we have it clean, we're gonna grab our first Kilmat. Mind you, this is the first time I do this, so follow steps if you like, or if you have your own steps to do this, by all means. We're just gonna set this over here like so, as uniform as possible. Try to make it, what is it called, or try to conform this as best as possible to the contours of your spare tire well, like so. And peel this off. I like to just peel off probably yay much, and then again following the contour of the existing sound deadening, we're just gonna lay that there. Come over here with our roller, start rolling it down to make some pretty good contact. So after that initial pass, you guys can peel a little bit more over and start rolling it in accordingly. So we're probably going to be doing this for quite some time. So again, time lapse it is.
Sorry, I can't get a signal right now, but leave a message and I won't call you back.
So for these type of contours, I'm just using the other part of the kit, which is a smaller roller, and just to get the edges as best as possible. I'm not saying that this is gonna have like a crazy sound system, but it's gonna have enough bass to start rattling the wagon part of things. Since the exhaust is already doing it, I think this is a good way of saying we are doing it's two birds, one stone type of deal. So let's keep going. Got you guys with the new gear. All right, so you just saw that entire time-lapse thing through here. Like I said, new gear. Hopefully it's better for you guys, and my fat head wasn't a lot in the way. But all this is done, and honestly, the video quality, not the video quality, the sound quality on this is not going to be the greatest, but I don't know if you guys heard that, but it's actually pretty solid. I'm just gonna start with this because I'll show you guys. I have maybe three sheets and some scrap left to put it around other parts in the car. So I'm just gonna leave it as is and test drive it for now. And so it's probably been like 3 months since the last part of this video with the dynamite stuff or whatnot. This is the first time I'm actually going to cold start it for you guys, so take a quick listen. Let me just set you guys up here on the lovely tripod, and hopefully I don't hit any of the buttons or whatnot. Mind you, it's extremely loud. Hopefully the mic can catch it, but you'll see the next segment of this video. Therefore, you know, it's been a while, and it is droney even with the Dynamat or Kilmat. So here we go. Again, don't get me wrong, it sounds amazing, but inside is crazy. Let me just put you guys a little bit back and give it a little rev as it warms up a little bit. All right, so it sounds amazing, back pops or whatever, but unfortunately, I'm gonna have to put a muffler, or at least a sport muffler. This is from Speedy's, another Speedy's equipment. This is another YouTube. I actually frequent his channel a lot. Pretty funny guy to me, or crazy stuff that he does. But yeah, this is a ongoing project, so let me show you guys how it ends up. I'm gonna go to the muffler shop right now. All right, so now really quick, this is actually the next day. I went up to American Mufflers and got this specific tip. They didn't have straight cut tips, but this will do. And let me see if I can show you guys in a pretty good way. But they actually did a very good job of integrating it from whatever I had. You guys can see their welds. Pretty darn good for a quick 200. And then shout out to Speedy's equipment. And yeah, let's see, let's put you guys in the back and show you guys the sound. All right, so mind you, I don't know if this is too far or too close, but just beforehand, if you guys listened to the last clip and where there's an audio warning, I don't know if there's going to be one here. Through editing, I might let you guys know, but with this Speedy's sport muffler or resonator, however you want to call it, it actually sounds more refined from before. Same exact tone, but just more refined, more tamed, and especially less droney. So here we go. So you guys can tell by the sound of it right now, I think is exactly the same. Let me put you guys a little bit further and give it a little snap. Hopefully it doesn't fall. Alright, so little blooper. I went inside the car, my Bluetooth was connected, and it was grabbing the microphone from the phone inside the car. So let me show that again to you guys with a little blip. All right, so you guys saw how the pops and crackles are still there. Nothing really changed, honestly. It's just more tame and not as raw as you think it should have been from before. But here you go. This is the Wagon. And now we're gonna move on to this thing. It's been a while since we even spoke about this, so just don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like this video. The reason why I say that is because it actually does help, and for some reason, since I guess since my birthday in December, the subscriber count has actually gained one per day, and I'm ecstatic about it, and it helps me keep going, and I generally appreciate you guys' support and help for these two, and also Kika's car that has never in the channel. But peace out, guys.